Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my love or loss spread for all of my Taurus out there. So let's get after it. Okay. Sun, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, rising Venus, and Jupiter. So many cards I need to see. So many cards I need to see. What kind of love or energy is coming towards my Taurus? What kind of love or energy is coming towards my Taurus? Those are good. Alrighty, here we go. Okay, so you're dealing with an individual here. We got the Eight of Cups here. This is an individual that is kind of really contemplating walking away here. This is an individual contemplating walking away from this potential situation here. I'm getting a sense here that this person really wants to walk away from this potential. It's contemplating walking away from the situation because they're not quite ready to commit as of yet, because there is some aspects from the past here. Let me clarify the situation. Why is this Eight of Cups here? Give me some clarification on the Eight of Cups. Why is the Eight of Cups here? Okay, here we go. Ooh. Okay, so we got this here. We got the double card here, addiction. So this is an individual here that's contemplating walking away from the situation because of their own addiction, if you will. They don't think they're any good for you. They're really contemplating walking away from the situation because they have some type of opioid addiction or some type of alcohol addiction, okay, if you will, and it's really making them want to pull away from the situation because they don't want to bring you down along with them here, okay. They do think they got the high ground when it comes to this decision too. They've given this a lot of thought. They thought really deeply and very strongly about the situation, okay. With the Seven of Wands there. So with that being said, though, this person wants, with the with the Ten of Cups here, this person wants to have a long-term committed relationship, possible family. I'm getting a sense here when I said walk away. I'm getting a sense here that this person wants to walk away, but it may not be a permanent walking away. It could be this person wants to walk away to commit themselves into some type of program, if you will. Because I'm also, like I said, as I'm kind of really feeling this. It's kind of like they want to walk away, but it's kind of a temporary thing. So it feels like they kind of want to kind of get themselves together. This could be them, going into some type of a rehab or something like that. They're going somewhere to get the kind of help that they need to really be the type of person that they think you deserve. They want to be that person for you. Okay, so they want to have a long-term lasting relationship with you, potential family situation. Children definitely are a part of this scenario here. They're taking this leap of faith. Okay, I just want to say that there is an aspect of them being somewhat fearful. Fearful that if they walk away, then temporarily walk away. Some things, there's a little bit of a fear there of them being replaced. I do kind of get that sense of that, but they need to take this leap of faith to better themselves for this potential relationship. I'm really feeling that very, very strongly here because this person wants to marry you. This person wants to marry you. This is the Hierophant card here. This person definitely wants a long-term committed relationship and wants to marry you. We also have the Death card here as well. Okay, representing out with the old and with the new. So in other words, this person wants to, in essence, make themselves better, to get rid of this, to kill all of the old person they used to be, to get rid of that individual, become a whole, be a brand new, fresh version of themselves, to be able to enter back into this relationship, if you will, to be the kind of person that they know they can be for you. All right. We got the Seven of Cups here. There's very clear choices that this person is definitely clearly has made this choice. We got the Sun card here because this person wants to be happy. This person wants to make you happy. Okay? And they have been sending a lot of messages, energy, if you will. We got the Eight of Wands here. A lot of messages pretty much clarifying that fact. So this person has sent you a tremendous amount of communication via social media, if you will, just really quantifying what they're trying to express to you. And that's why they're walking away. They're walking away temporarily to heal themselves, to make themselves a better version of themselves for this particular relationship, which is a very honorable and noble thing to do, to be frankly honest with you. Because at least they're admitting that they have this problem and they want to get help with. You have a lot of people that are in this, has a sense of denial. This person has no sense of denial whatsoever. So that's a very good thing. So with that being said, what are the strengths of this particular union? What are the potential strengths of this particular union here? What are the potential strengths of the potential strengths of this union? What are the potential strengths of this union here? What are the potential strengths of this union here? So this person wants to be, we have the Queen of Cups here. This person wants to be loyal and devoted to you. Wants to be long-term loyalty and devotion. Okay? So that's the strength. Loyalty and devotion. Also, we have the Knight of Swords as well. So this person wants to cut away. Knight of Swords, a very fast-moving kind of energy. This person wants to cut away those things, those negative aspects of themselves. They want to cut them away, and they want to cut them away quickly, get rid of them quickly, moving rapidly very quickly towards their passion. They want to cut a lot of that stuff out that's been holding them back. Also, we have here the Ten of Pentacles, representing financial stability. This, the potential union of the situations. Once this person finally does get back on track here, the potential union that you guys will form you'll be able to create a financial stability. You'll be able to build something on a solid platform here, if you will. So that's a very positive thing. Four of Pentacles, holding on for a short success. So this could be both, actually. Okay, holding on to this particular relationship to have a short success, the success that guys are going to have in the future. So you're going to have success if you hold on here to this. Also, financially, you guys can find success as well working together. Also, there is a tremendous amount of sexual attraction. Ace of Wands. There's a tremendous amount of sexual attraction here that you guys still have for each other. Okay? There's very strong creative energies as well you guys possess. So you guys work very well together. Also, as seen as a potential strength here, is you got the Hangman. This person is not afraid to put things on pause, to push the pause button here, to make themselves a better version of themselves for this relationship. And that I cannot stress how honorable and how noble that is for a person to realize that they have a problem and they're going to get help with it. So, help for it rather. So, the strength of this particular union is this person is not afraid to put things on pause until they get the help that they need, and able to be able to start from a healthier place. That is a very honorable and a very, very noble thing to do. And finally, we have the Six of Wands here, which is a recognized victory. And after they get the help that they need, working in conjunction with you, you guys are going to have a recognized victory. This person is going to be able to overcome their addictions, their problems. And this will be a more healthier union and experience for the both of you. So those are the potential strengths of this particular situation. So along with that, of course, there's always a downside. So let's see, what are the current blockages keeping you guys apart? What are the current blockages that could potentially keep you guys apart here? Okay. Here we go. So, Eight of Pentacles. These are blockages. Continuously working at this situation. Repetition. Continuously working on this problem. Not working on this problem can be potentially problematic. As I said, this is an addiction situation, and there's going to constantly have to be repetitive working daily to try to get past this. So even after this individual gets out of this rehab situation, they're going to continuously are going to have to work on resolving this issue, and this is going to be repetitive tasks, and these tasks are going to continuously have to be repeated. Okay. Secondly, here we have the Three of Cups, which is celebratory, celebrating with friends, if you will, potential alcohol and potential, drug aspects and things of that nature that comes along, when you're out celebrating. This is an alcohol addiction. That's going to be a real tough thing, because this person is going to have to figure out how to reacclimate themselves into the situation without the attributes of alcohol. Now, what makes that so difficult is that alcohol a lot of times can, and even sometimes certain type of drugs, marijuana and things like that, is kind of like people kind of do that to kind of socialize. That's potentially problematic, especially a person that's trying to get over addiction. So there's this aspect of maybe having to find new friends, have to find new ways of celebrating without you having that type of paraphernalia available. It's going to take an effort, like I said, and constant repetitive tasks. It's going to constantly require them to constantly, keep that out their line of sight. And being able to celebrate with friends socially may be somewhat of an issue, okay? And that could be a potential blockage to you guys' relationship. Also, we have the Page of Swords. This is something new, something not. So it's going to be somewhat, and also in recovery, a lot of times, there's going to be a great deal of immaturity, if you will. Again, this is something new, something novice, something, this is a person, probably this is their first real attempt at trying to really do something to change their, the trajectory of their life. And so, again, it's new, so there's going to be some stumbling out the gate at first, okay? Also, we have the King of Cups here, which is generosity and courteousness. This is going to be, the generosity, courtesy, this person it's going to be a whole new way of them kind of reacclimating themselves into the relationship here. So there's going to be some growing pains here, all right? We got the Hermit card. It's going to take a whole lot of soul searching and self-reflecting here. Now, again, while a person's in the program or something, that will quite definitely was going to be able to take place. Out of that, the personal reflection and contemplating, that may be a little bit harder to do when they're in more of a solo situation, if you will. Also here, and this is where things get kind of shaky a little bit. We got the Six of Cups here. So again, but because this is potential blockages, okay? Potential blockage here. Old friends, old acquaintances from the past, things of that nature. A person's trying to turn over a new leaf, a new start. Associating with people from the past. In this particular case, since this is a blockage, and I'm feeling this may not exactly be a positive thing, because these people that this person is associated with are probably how this person really got into that type of lifestyle to begin with. So that's problematic. And that goes hand in hand with the moon card, deception, hitting perils, okay, if you will. So if you will, a sliding back into that type of behavior, that type of addictive behavior, that type of addiction, that type of opioid abuse. So once this person does gets themselves together, it's going to take constant repetition. It's going to take realigning themselves, if you will, in more of a social setting, to find different ways to be able to interact, because a lot of times alcohol, and depending on the type of opioids drugs we're talking about here, a lot of these things are seen as kind of like social things, things people do to connect socially. That's going to be problematic. And also there's the possibility of this person just slipping back into these type of habits all over again. All right, so these are all the potential perils here. So would this be a love or loss situation? I say this is absolutely a love situation for sure here. I feel like there's a lot of love here. The fact that this person is willing to do this, they realize they have an issue and they need to get help for it. And that's something very noble of them to do. So with that being said, let's see what additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down. What additional information Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? Ooh, that popped out. All right, so here we go. You're in great company. So you're in great company. Spirit's trying to say a lot of people have dealt with things such as this. You're in great company. Pull back and then repel yourself forward. You have a good thing here, a good person here that wants to get help. And that's going to kind of have to rely on your support to help them get better, to make your relationship a lot more fulfilling. So like I said, you're in great company. A lot of people have done this. There are a lot of great programs out there to kind of help you guys. Also, there may be a religious aspect here, a meditation, maybe seeing a rabbi or a priest, or any kind of additional help you can get to help you kind of deal with the situation. All of these things are available to you. Even if you don't want to deal with any of those things, there's a lot of things online, a lot of groups online you can get involved with. So you're in great company. A lot of people are dealing with or dealing with a problem themselves, or are in a relationship dealing with people that have these problems. So you're in great company. You're not alone. There's a lot of great things out there to help you get through this. In addition here, celebrate the sacred gap. Give thanks for the buffer time. When this thing finally does happen, you're going to have this time to kind of get yourself together. When your significant other is in rehab and recovering and so forth, there's going to be some downtime, some time for you to kind of decompress, if you will, and really kind of put things into context. So this thing, that's going to be some time for you to really get yourself together mentally and emotionally here. And finally, there is no place like home. Nestle into the sweetness, and in other words, just enjoy your own company. Enjoy your own company. know that you are more than up to the task. And I think things are going to be just fine. So with that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down now. This was a general love reading. I know it seemed very specific, but it was a general love reading. If this did not resonate with you and you want to know more about your particular situation, again, feel free to get a personal reading. The link will be below. If this did resonate with you and you need to know more about this particular situation, then absolutely get a personal reading so we can kind of dig into this here, so I can kind of help navigate you through this, because this was a very specific energy that was coming through here, very specific energies. Some of it may be dealing with the current situation that we're kind of slowly getting out of. There's been a lot of emotional damage that was done, and a lot of people have done a lot of things to cope. So again, that was very specific, I know. If this is you, you definitely want to get a personal reading, okay? But at anywho, if you haven't already, please like, please share, and please subscribe. My name is Adonis. I love you guys, and I will absolutely see you next time. Please enjoy the rest of this fantastic day. Bye-bye.